expanded to Kochi and other places లో కూడా చేశారని చెప్పేసి మీ LSGని. సో హౌ వాజ్ ఇట్ వర్కింగ్ విత్ అంటే కల్చరలీ డిఫరెంట్ కదా, ఎనీ విచ్ వైజ్ పార్ట్ ఆఫ్ ఇండియా బట్ స్టిల్ కల్చరలీ డిఫరెంట్ ఎమోషనలీ. వాట్ వర్ ద ఛాలెంజెస్ ఆర్ ఎట్లా ఉండింది వెన్ ఇట్ ఎక్స్పాండెడ్ టు అదర్ సిటీస్?
It was good. Always, like, my parents come from orthodox, background. They say, హైదరాబాద్లో చేసిన చాలు, ఇక్కడి వరకు చేసుకో. Okay. So, but when I started observing, like, very keenly into the market, I used to see their brands from Chennai, their brands from Bangalore, from Karnataka or Bombay. They are entering the Hyderabad city. Now I can't stop other brands from coming Hyderabad. So what's stopping me from going to other cities? That's the same question that. And we said, let's do it to another city. Let's see. And that is how I went on to start with Kolkata. I started. Then we started with Kochi, Noida. It's been brilliantly. We have been doing good. I think now 7-8 years now. So I feel across India the pattern is same. I always believe that I cannot do what all a mother can do. Okay, I cannot replace a mother. I cannot replace a mother for sure. But I think I can do what all a mother can do.
Awesome.
This is something, a very strong belief that I had. I always have that. When I say what a mother can do, okay, she can feed a kid. I can feed the kid. She can do the nappy change for a child. I can do the nappy change for a child. Can I do toilet training for a kid? Can I do that? Yes, I can teach a child. Can I sit with a child and read a storybook or teach a play with a child? I can do that. Except for that love and affection what a mother can give, that mother can only give.
Correct.
That except that, I think other things I can always replicate. That is what I believe, and I think this strong thing has taken me across places. And as part of our routine, and more than routine, I would say this is a ritual that we follow, that across India, whichever locations, we give the flavor of that place, we give the food. Like in Chennai, we give idli, dosa, and in Kochi, we have idiyappam, puttu. In Rajasthan, we give them dhokla, roti in the morning. So, Bombay, we give them vada pav, or whichever location, wherever we have got, they say be in Roman, be like a in Rome, be like a Roman. So
Correct.
we have tried adopting to these things, and we have ensured that we have a 5-meal policy for the children. Okay. Morning breakfast 9:30 to 10. Then we have 11:15. We give them a short break and give them a fruit. And 12:30 lunch, 3 o'clock milk, 5:30 early dinner.
Okay.
As per the scriptures, they say you're not supposed to have food, anything. Your body doesn't require any food after the sunset.
Okay.
So we try as much as following with the children also. Our last meal is 5:30.
Okay.
And we give them wholesome food. We don't work on all this Maggi noodles, all those junk food. We completely avoid. We try as much as a mother will take care of a child and give something to keep feeding every time, very frequently. That is how we keep feeding a kid. Some parents have the habit of, over-indulging and, getting, little more than what we give, they try getting it. We try giving it to the kid. So that is from the food perspective.
Okay.
We always say that, we are not just a nanny or, caretaker, service provider, that's it. We go one step beyond that, and we ensure that we do a lot of teaching for the children. We have something called a milestone report. We take care of kids from 6 months onwards. That's the youngest that we take from. So from 6 months to 18 months, we have a milestone report. What all the developmental milestones in a child must happen. Mm-hmm. Then from 1.5 years till 3 years, we have another milestone report. From 3 to 6, we have another milestone report, and 6 to 9 again we have another milestone. It means during these years of growth, what all the developments that must happen. When I say what all the developments, it has to be like development of these larger muscles, what we call as gross motor skills. Then working on these finer muscles of the body, what we call it as fine motor skills. Their language development, their cognitive development, their socio and emotional development.
Okay.
So these are the things that has been given, prescribed by Government of India itself. It is not that I have created something, nothing, it is everything is available. So these things we try working with the children and see how much are we able to match for a child's growth. Maybe end of every month we show the report to the parents saying that these are the things that we could find, and then the parent will say, I don't think so, these 2-3 points, because I don't see that change in a child. So maybe those 2-3 points will work again next month and we will see how the child is progressing. I think that is where our true essence of doing something with the children comes.
Right.
Today when I go to a gated community, my biggest competitor is a caretaker that they have deployed at home. Nannies. And what they do is that they'll give some dal rice and and they'll be happily taking the kids, sitting in the garden, all nannies together holding one child, and they'll be feeding. I always ask one thing, when your Alakya garu, when your stomach is empty, you get a signal, right? I am hungry, right?
Yes.
But when your brain is empty, does it give you a signal? It doesn't, right? That's how the God's creation is. So the first 3 years, I always say, it sets a foundation for the rest of the years. So the more you give, the less. There's a beautiful saying, the neurons, that gets wired, during the first 3 years. So as much information you give, it is good for a child.
Okay.
Unfortunately, in India, we don't do a lot of mental nourishment. We give body nourishment.
Right.
Right? Kaju, badam, pista, everything grinded, morning twice. The child will like nice, plumpy, everything with big cheeks and everything. But what's actually are you doing for the brain? If you take the same subject in any other country, okay, if you are there in US or any other country, here I'm not trying to demotivate or I'm not trying to tell. But in other countries, what they do is that you have a child and the child is performing really something in one subject. The parent will come back and tell, rest subjects are okay, that's okay. Let him learn at his own pace. But please, why don't you concentrate on this subject where my child is showing interest?
Okay.
This is in other countries. But here in India, we say that, my child has to perform in all the subjects and he should be A+. And when someone comes at home, they will tell, come beta, sing, Johnny, yes, papa, perform, yes. I always say, he's a child, not your, showpiece that someone has come, show them to them and, okay, come on, 1, 2, 3, come on, show them the demo and then go inside. It is not that way, So, at least I believe I don't know how many years it will take to break that myth.
Yes.
But they want the child to become an IAS, IPS. At that age itself, they will feel that, teach him more. My child is not writing. This is not writing. That is not writing. I will tell every child is unique, ma'am. They will take their own way of learning.
Right.
I always tell the parents that, and I tell openly that, I was not great in studies. But I am touched wood, I am doing good in my life. Okay. If I am doing good, any child will do good. So let's not run around those numbers, number game or ranking game, saying that A+, O+, A++. So let's not work around it. As long as the child is going to go to the school, enjoy, the learning. I think that's more important than the grades. I feel that way. Anyway, for my child, I say, I just ask him 2 questions. You went to school? Yes, appa. Did you enjoy what you enjoyed today? You had fun in the school? Yes, appa. I said, okay, good.
Okay.
So beyond that, he does his homework, and I think every day he falls, every day we have made it a norm for him that he has to go to the park, he has to play, he has to fall, and all his both the legs, you'll find complete bruises everywhere. And every day he falls. First 2 days, I think my wife cried, he's fallen and he got badly hurt. Now, every day he falls and now we are used to it. You tell me which child without falling they have grown big.
They fall.
మనం అందరం పడ్డాం, రైట్? బట్ ఈరోజు ఎట్లా అయిపోయారంటే పేరెంట్స్ లైక్ టూ మచ్ ఆఫ్ పొజిటివ్నెస్ అండ్ ఎవ్రీథింగ్. పడిపోతావు కింద చూడు వాడు పడ్డాడో లేదో కానీ పడేదానికి ముందే వీళ్ళు ఇచ్చే ఎక్స్ప్రెషన్కి, సో ద చైల్డ్ నెవర్ ఓపెన్స్ అప్.
Right.
So I will tell, like, let him fall. I always believe one thing, ma'am. I have to prepare the child for a world where I would no longer be in this world.
Nice. Yeah.
And I think this should be for every parent, not for me. You have to prepare your child so good that he's on his own and he's ready to
Face the world.
face the world when you no longer will be there.
Yeah, you keep feeding and then
Nothing
they
happens.
won't be able to face the
Absolutely.
world.
My child did not speak for the first 5 years, and my wife used to 5.5 years till he is not speaking. She always had this and she used to pray all the gods and everything. I was like, chill, because I know, and I have been seeing so many children, so I know, and I believe that it will take his time to talk. That's okay. My brother's children used to talk, my sister's children used to talk. He's already 4 and 5 he's not talking. It's okay. It's okay. That's okay. So that's how I used to tell. I think now he's 7 years old and he's like non-stop. We have to tell him, okay, stop. Okay, I got it, what you're trying to do. So now he'll be like non-stop talking. So every time, every child will blossom at their own time.
Correct.
Just that you have to wait for the child to blossom. So